What is madness but nobility of soul at odds with circumstance? That line was written by poet Theodore Roethke, who crafted revelatory poems that both plumb the depths of the human psyche and exhibit a stunning acuity in registering the minutia of the natural world. Sometimes the sound sense of Roethke's poems echo the music of Gerard Manley Hopkins, and his greenhouse poems capture surging life with the accuracy of the botanist. Poets ranging from Sylvia to Richard Hugo to Carolyn Kiser to James Dickey and Tess Gallagher were deeply influenced by the writing and teaching and person of Roethke, who, though born in Michigan, is proudly claimed as a Northwest poet after moving to Washington State to teach at UW, where he was a much beloved professor till his premature death in 1963. Here is his poem, In a Dark Time. In a dark time, the eye begins to see. I meet my shadow in the deepening shade. I hear my echo in the echoing wood. A lord of nature weeping to a tree, I live between the heron and the wren, beasts of the hill and serpents of the den. What's madness but nobility of soul at odds with circumstance? The day's on fire. I know the purity of pure despair. My shadow pinned against a sweating wall. That place among the rocks, is it a cave or a winding path? The edge is what I have. A steady storm of correspondences, a night flowing with birds, a ragged moon, and in broad day the midnight come again. A man goes far to find out what he is. Death of the self in a long, tearless night. All natural shapes blazing unnatural light. Dark, dark my light, and darker my desire. My soul, like some heat-maddened summer fly, keeps buzzing at the sill. Which I is I? A fallen man, I climb out of my fear. The mind enters itself, and God the mind, and one is one, free in the tearing wind. And here is Roethke's Florist's Root Cellar. Nothing would sleep in that cellar, dank as a ditch. Bulbs broke out of boxes, hunting for chinks in the dark. Shoots dangled and drooped, lolling obscenely from mildewed crates. Hung down long yellow evil necks like tropical snakes. And what a congress of stinks! Roots ripe as old bait, pulpy stems rank, silo rich, leaf mold, manure lime piled against slippery planks. Nothing would give up life. Even the dirt kept breathing a small breath. And here is Roethke himself reading My Papa's Waltz.
The whiskey on your breath could make a small boy dizzy, but I hung on like death. Such waltzing was not easy. We romped until the pan slid from the kitchen shelf. My mother's countenance could not unfrown itself. The hand that held my wrist was battered on one knuckle. At every step you missed, my right ear scraped a buckle. You beat time on my head with a palm caked hard by dirt, then waltzed me off to bed, still clinging to your shirt.